Shalom, I'm Kayla Sprague for All Israel News, and as America commemorates Martin Luther King Jr. Day, we here in Israel reflect on him as a man who wasn't just a civil rights leader, but also a true friend to the Jewish people and a steadfast supporter of Israel's right to exist. Did you know that? He said peace for Israel means security in 1968, and we all must stand with all of our might to protect her right to exist. These weren't just diplomatic pleasantries. They were reflected in King's deep understanding of Israel's struggles and the Jewish people's right to self-determination. He recognized that anti-Zionism often masked deeper prejudices, famously stating, "When people criticize Zionists, they mean Jews. They're talking about anti-Semitism." But perhaps less known is King's profound relationship with Rabbi Abraham Joshua Heschel, one of the most influential Jewish theologians of the 20th century. Heschel, who escaped Nazi Europe just months before the Holocaust, claimed his mother and sisters, became not just King's ally, but his spiritual brother in the fight for human dignity. Their first meeting at the 1963 Conference of Religion and Race sparked an extraordinary partnership. When they marched together at Selma in 1965, Rabbi Heschel later said he felt like his legs were praying. Together they showed how their faith could be a force for justice. King and Heschel shared the platform after platform, speaking out not just for civil rights, but for Soviet Jews and against the Vietnam War. Their friendship demonstrated what true allyship can look like, standing together not just when it's convenient, but when it matters most. This friendship carried immense significance for the Jewish people. Rabbi Heschel saw in King something profound, declaring, "Where in America today do we hear a voice like the voice of the prophets of Israel?" Martin Luther King is a sign that God has not forsaken the United States of America. God has sent him to us. His presence is the hope of America. He praised King as a truly great prophet and someone that refused to remain silent behind the safe security of stained glass windows, and was forever seeking to make great ethical insights for Judeo-Christian heritage relevant in this day and age. He was one of America's greatest moral leaders, a Christian minister who understood that supporting Jewish self-determination in Israel wasn't just about politics, it was also about justice. King's support wasn't tepid or conditional, it was principled and unwavering. Today, in the aftermath of October 7th, we understand more than ever the importance of true allies. As we face a surge of anti-Semitism worldwide, Martin Luther King's moral clarity rings especially true. His words remind us that you cannot claim to fight for justice while denying Israel's right to exist. We too have a dream that one day people of all faiths and backgrounds will acknowledge what Dr. King recognized, that the Jewish people have the right to exist in dignity and security here in their ancestral homeland. King understood that Israel's cause was not separate from the universal cause for human dignity. It was essential to it. Today, as a nation of Israel faces new challenges, we remember Dr. King's legacy not just as a civil rights leader, but as a man who understood that standing with Israel meant standing for justice itself. His example reminds us that true allies speak the truth even when it's difficult, stand firm even when it's costly, and recognize that Israel's security is inseparable from the cause of justice worldwide. Thank you for watching this video, and please subscribe to our channel and visit us at allisrael.com for continuous updates on the ground here in Israel. For All Israel News, I'm Kayla Sprague.